I'm gonna share with you some of the biggest things that I wish I knew when I started my agency. I'm gonna share with you a bunch of mistakes that I see a lot of people making that I also made. And then I'm gonna share with you the correct way of doing things and the correct way to think about things when you are just getting started in this agency space. Let's start with the biggest thing that I think can hinder your success when you are just starting your company. And that thing is you think that you're going to get immediate success and you're going to start making all this tons of money right from the beginning without knowing any skills or without actually going out into the world and talking into the marketplace. And some people just think that as soon as you sign up, you're going to talk to 4 business owners and then all 4 of them are just going to sign up. They're just going to pay you forever and it's going to be the smooth sailing ship. And look, at the end of the day, although it's a much easier business model than a lot of these other business models out there, like for example, roofing. If you wanted to become a roofer, you have to get a truck and you have to invest in a bunch of equipment if you want to start that business. Then you have to hire employees. And it's really just a stressful business overall compared to what we're doing here. And so a lot of people get demotivated if they talk to a couple clients or if they talk to a few potential leads and they're not interested, or maybe they're too busy and they're just pushing them off. What I see happening sometimes is they get demotivated. This thinking is kind of insane to me, because imagine when you were a baby and you first tried to walk. Did you get it on your first try? Probably not. And imagine if you tried to get up and try to walk and then you fall over, and then you did it once, you did it twice, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna be a crawler. This whole walking thing, yeah, it's just not for me. I can't walk, I can't run, so I'm just gonna crawl my whole life. Imagine how insane that sounds. No, obviously, there's going to be some mistakes, there's gonna be some trials, there's gonna be some errors. You have to learn and then you have to evolve. And that's how you got to where you are in life. So you know this subconsciously, but for some reason, when you outreach and when you talk to a couple business owners and it doesn't go your way, you're getting demoralized. And that's really hindering you. That's really affecting how you view this business. And then you're getting this self-doubt. You're like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Is this even gonna work? Business owners don't need this. Or then you start thinking of excuses. Oh, this is too saturated. And all this stuff just creeps in and it stops you from having the life that you actually want. What's crazy is if you get past this initial stage of self-doubt and not knowing if what you're offering is going to actually help business owners, it is stopping you from achieving the life of your dreams. I'm talking about the life that 99.9% of people will most likely never get to experience. And I don't even mean financial, I mean in terms of life freedom, right? It's one thing to make money online, right? Make 6 figures, make multiple 6 figures, but can you be free? Can you actually travel? Can you go to any country you want? Can you take time away from your agency to actually enjoy life and connect with different people in that country, learn about the values, go to all sorts of different restaurants? See a lot of these like budget travelers on YouTube and they're like how to survive on $20 a day in Cambodia or Colombia or Mexico. And at the end of the day, why would you want to do that? Why not just make more money, make it remote, and then go to the finest restaurants that you can and eat good food and not have to worry about the price? And the crazy thing is about all of this is it's on the other side of comfort. So if you can get discomfort, and even though you feel a little bit of imposter syndrome, you have to get past that to get to your goals and to get to the kind of life that you actually want to live. Of course, in the beginning, it's not gonna work. I think you should assume that maybe your first conversations aren't gonna go as planned. You're a beginner, you're just getting started. Now, if you have sales experience, if you have other types of client-facing experiences, then it can move along a little bit faster. But all in all, your main goal in the beginning should just be to get your first client. The first client is the hardest part. After you get your first client, it breaks something in your mind with your self-belief, and then you just kind of sit back and you're like, whoa, actually, this is possible. I did it once. Why can't I do it 2 more times, 5 more times, 10 more times? And then you can just scale it from there, right? In the beginning, you want to find something that works for you. You have to learn all these different features, these different things, how you want to pitch it. But I've seen that after the first client, you are way more likely to get success. So don't focus on, oh, this is so hard. I don't know if I can get 10 clients, 20 clients, and so forth. That stuff will come. Focus on your very first client and focus on getting that client and then delivering good results for that client. And then you have a system that you can scale, and you have an outreach method, a message, and so forth. I think a lot of people forget that having an agency that runs on GoHighLevel is a tool, but you as a person, you still have to level up, and you still have to have all these skill sets that you need in order to make this a success. In order to have a lot of success very, very quickly, what you need to do is learn the system first, inside and out, and there's tons of courses out there and YouTube videos that you can binge watch. And once you learn exactly what it can do, once you find an industry that you want to go into, find the real benefit that they're going to have from your GoHighLevel services, and then ASAP go out into the market and start talking to these people. Start communicating with them and showing them everything that you have. Offer a free trial, get some results, get some case studies. And while you're doing all of that, you're gonna pick up some income, right? A $300 a month client there, $500 a month client there. Maybe one is just like a website hosting, $150 per month client there. While you're doing that, you can also learn high ticket skills, because some of these business owners, I'll tell you right now, we are here to solve a problem. Some of them don't want automations. Some of these business owners would much rather pay you $1,500 per month for you to just run all their ads. They don't want to have to learn this stuff. They don't want to have to manage this stuff. They'd rather just pay you to handle it. And then if you're learning high ticket skills like Facebook ads, Google ads, high converting website skills, then you can go out to your clients and share with them these skills. And again, you can offer that for free in the beginning as you're cultivating that. Now you have a skill that's paying you $1,000 or $1,500 per month instead of that standard $300 per month. Plus, your clients will love you way more. They'll see a much higher return on investment, and they'll even stay with you longer because you're solving more problems. So that's the way I would handle it, is first learn the system and the automations inside and out. And as you start getting money, as you start getting profitable, you can reinvest that into buying different skills. And again, you can go on YouTube and learn Google ads and Facebook ads, but I recommend just go to a website like Udemy and you can buy a course for $20 on how to do any one of these things.
Also, real quick, if you want our client getting scripts, our client getting strategies, our outreach, DMs, literally everything A to Z, then you can go ahead and check out the free course in the description. If you want all of our snapshots imported into your account, I'm providing all of that. It's completely free. If you don't have a high-level account, then you can sign up for a free 30-day trial down below, and I will give you access to everything, sales call recordings, additional services that you can actually offer, how to sell those services and how to charge high ticket. Everything is in there. So let's dive back into the video.
The internet has completely opened up the world to anyone that wants to sit down and make money online. This is permissionless. Go out, learn these skills, offer them to the marketplace, and people will pay you. And I know this can be kind of complicated because there's so much stuff out there. You don't know exactly which services to offer, which automations to offer, landing pages, all this kind of stuff. And so one of the best things that can help you is by actually having a mentor, having someone that has already done what it is that you want to do. And again, this can be very expensive in the form of high ticket coaching, or this can be in terms of you signing up with an affiliate, using their link and just getting help. That's exactly what we do in our community. People will jump on our weekly live calls and they'll ask me questions. Hey, I sent 10 messages like this and I got this response. I sent 100 messages like this and this is the response that I got. What should I do next? What would you recommend? How should I tweak my messaging? Or I showed a client this and they weren't that interested. How should I tweak it? Right? So that kind of back and forth and that kind of network will help speed up your progress. Now, look, you could figure it out yourself, sure, but it's going to take much longer. The longer it takes, right, the more fees you have to pay. And also it can just discourage you. So you want to get success as fast as possible and get that first client paying you. Another huge mistake I see is people think they have to sell every single service. And they talk about these services so quickly and they just list off all these features and the business owner just gets overwhelmed. Look at Podium. Look at Bird Eye. These companies make hundreds of millions of dollars and really they only offer a couple things. I know they've added features throughout the years, but it was mainly just review management and they were charging $300 per month. And one of the best tips that I have, if you are undervaluing your services, which by the way can be extremely easy, because for you just import one of our reputation management snapshots, or you import like our website and you're like, wow, well there's no way I can just slap a logo on this, give it to a client for $150 or $200 or $300 or $400. per month. I can't do that because it's so easy for you. But at the end of the day, you cannot undervalue what you have to offer, because think about what it's doing and what it's providing for your clients. And this is how you have to sell it. One of the best ways that I have found to do that is at the end of your sentence, add the word "so that." Let me give you a brief example of how I would use this. The average agency owner might say, okay, so we're gonna do your reputation management, and we're gonna do a Google review campaign, plus we're gonna automatically follow up with your leads. And then they're just gonna leave it at that. And the business owner is gonna say, okay, Google reviews, leads, how's that gonna help me? Now, the correct way to say that would be, look, we're gonna run a Google review campaign so that you get more reviews and people actually trust your business way more. Do you think that's gonna help you convert more leads, more website visitors into paying customers? Obvious answer is yes. Hey, we're going to install a lead follow-up system so that your leads can get an automatic text message, an automatic email, and they can get bombarded with proof and all your amazing reviews that we're gonna help you get. Do you think if we responded to your leads faster that you would have a higher closing percentage? Do you think you'd be able to get more clients if leads are automatically attended to? The obvious answer is yes. And this is just a couple examples. So you can start doing that immediately. Just start saying "so that," and then insert a benefit that they're going to directly get from your service. Then lastly, what you want to do is make sure that after you get a couple clients, you start thinking about automating things. You start thinking about how to streamline your business. Now, maybe after a couple clients, after 2 or 3, it doesn't quite make sense, but just start creating a system. Not only is it going to help you to deliver these services way faster, but also then when you hire, right? When you hire a GoHighLevel expert, when you hire a performance marketer or a media buyer, these people have your systems on how you like to operate and how you like to build things. And after about 5 clients, 6, 7, you should absolutely outsource your service delivery, okay? So in the beginning, you deliver the services and that's fine. But after about 5, 6, 7, 10 plus clients, you want someone else to handle that because you might be a little bit busy and now you want to focus on what actually matters. You're going to be taken back from doing all the outreach and from client getting stuff, and you want to make sure you spend as much as your time on outreach and sales as possible. And the best way to do that is to hire someone on the service delivery side of things. Everything GoHighLevel, you should have an expert. And by the way, you can pay them $500, $600, $700, $800 per month to get a full-time employee that manages all of this stuff for you. And now your business is pretty automated. You're focused on getting clients. You're focused on outreach. You're focused on talking to new prospects, building partnerships, building relationships. Or after you get to a certain point, you can be focused on travel and other things. And now you have an automated business. From the beginning, make sure you're documenting certain things. Just make Loom videos, make checklists. And again, it'll help you. And then when you're ready to outsource and when you're ready to have a real business that runs on itself, you'll have all the systems in place. And even after you figure out the sales thing, you can also hire an assistant. And this is what I have, an assistant that helps you book actual appointments for your agency. So all you have to do is show up on Zoom, show the system, close clients, and then your other assistant, your GoHighLevel expert, will onboard them. And so now you're a small part of the actual business.